In the first 11 games of December, Luka Doncic has been putting up incredible numbers, averaging 37 points, 9 rebounds, and 12 assists. This impressive stretch includes standout performances like the 40-point game and 2 games with 17 and 18 assists. However, the highlight was on Christmas night against the Suns, where Luka became only the second player in NBA history to achieve 50 points and 15 assists in a single game. A significant portion of Luka's offense revolves around high pick-and-roll situations. In a recent game against the Phoenix Suns, they attempted to counter this with a disguised coverage strategy. Initially, it appeared as a switch, with Eubanks coming out to the ball and Allen peeling onto the roller. However, it turned out not to be a switch. As soon as Lively reached the paint, Allen jumped back out to the ball to trap Luka. The idea was to keep Luka guessing and make him overthink, but he wasn't fooled at all. Even when Phoenix went back to the same coverage, with Booker peeling onto the roller and Luka anticipating the trap, he demonstrated incredible patience. Keeping his dribble alive, Luka made the right read and delivered a precise pass to Lively for efficient offense at the rim. This ability to read the defense and time his passes perfectly is a key factor in success. Another example showcased Luka's ability to hesitate off the screen, allowing him to assess the defense's reaction. He then hit Lively on the roll with impeccable timing, creating opportunity for an extra pass to an open shooter. Regardless of how the Suns approached their defensive coverage, Luka consistently made the right reads, showcasing his basketball IQ and decision-making. In situations where it seemed like Phoenix was committing to the switch, Luka displayed his isolation skills. When the double team came from Okogie, he drove right to pull the defenders away, creating space in the middle of the floor. This strategic move allowed him to set up plays like a lob to Lively for a score plus the foul. Even when facing an outright trap, Luka's ability to keep his dribble alive and manipulate the defense is incredible. He forced defenders out of the middle, leaving Devin Booker covering 2 players. With a no-look pass, Luka found Lively for an easy dunk. These examples highlight Luka Doncic's exceptional skills in reading defenses, making the right decisions, and delivering precise passes, solidifying his impact on the court. Due to his exceptional passing abilities, all 5 defenders on the floor must remain active and aware at all times when facing Luka. In this scenario, a high ball screen initiates the play, but the focus shifts to Derrick Jones Jr. on the weak side. Jones Jr. exploits a slight opening on a backdoor cut, and Luka, recognizing the opportunity, delivers a perfectly timed lob for Jones to slam home. To increase the challenge for opponents, Dallas occasionally employs 2 screens instead of just 1. The first screen is set high, creating space on the 3-point line, while the second slips early to attack downhill. Luka's keen passing instincts come into play as he reads the nail defender, determining whether to stay home on the shooter or slide down to tag the roll. The same action with 2 screen unfolds, but this time a second defender fails to challenge Luka. With ample space, he goes one-on-one, effortlessly creating separation with a simple step back and sinking a 3-pointer. In another instance, the defense appears to have miscommunicated, allowing Luka to exploit the situation. Eric Gordon is late to reach the screen level, granting Luka the opportunity to drive toward the elbow. A hesitation move convinces Gordon to move away from the middle, providing Luka with an opening for an uncontested layup. Luka's drives are a lethal aspect of his game, especially when given space to build momentum. Building on his offensive versatility, Luka excels in attacking open space. Whether initiated through twin actions, movement, or handoffs, he showcases his scoring prowess. Even when defenders aggressively jump out, Luka remains comfortable pulling up from deep. An intentional choice of words emphasizes the depth of his shooting range, exemplified when he receives a handoff from around 35 feet out. When the defender attempts to go under the screen, Luka confidently steps into a long-range shot, hitting a deep bomb that finds the back of the net, bringing the sequence full circle. To prevent Luka from dismantling your defense as a scorer, employing some form of trap or hedge is essential. With a simple pass to Lively, the offense quickly transitions into a 4-on-3 situation. Lively kicks it to Jones for an open jumper, and although he doesn't capitalize on the shot, the focus here is on the strategic process that led to the shot. Dallas spent a significant portion of the game effectively playing 4-on-3, resembling a power play in hockey. This forced the defense into a constant scramble. In one instance, Luka draws 2 defenders, patiently mapping the floor. Booker slides down to tag Grant Williams in the middle, prompting a no-look skip pass to the opposite corner. The Suns execute a near-perfect rotation, but in the scramble to recover, protecting the rim from second or third attacks becomes challenging. Even when it wasn't a full double team, any form of early help or pre-rotation was being exploited. In another scenario, Phoenix zones up Luka, with Gordon taking away the baseline and Allen positioned at the nail to protect the middle. However, when Hardaway cuts from the weak side wing, there's nobody left to close out to Jones in the corner. A perfectly placed skip pass results in a wide open jumper. Phoenix consistently approached Luka's isolations in a similar manner. Booker sits at the nail, but Allen fails to take away the baseline, requiring KD to come over and cover the block. With Gordon tagging Lively in the dunker spot, Luka, adept at handling 2-on-1s, manipulates the defense by staring down the corner before delivering a precise pass to Jones on the wing, creating another scramble and scoring in the paint. In a repeat scenario, Luka waits for Exum to fill out space on the wing, forcing Mitu to cover both spots. A slight hesitation in Mitu's response creates a longer recovery, leading to a miscommunication that leaves Exum with ample space to catch and shoot. These strategic offensive moves showcase Luka's ability to exploit defensive weaknesses. As a point of reference, let's take a look at what happened when the decision was made to leave Luka Doncic in single coverage. Grayson Allen found himself with no chance against Luka's offensive prowess. The next time he isolates, Devin Booker strategically sits in a gap, one pass away to cut off a right-hand drive. When Luka counterspins to attack the middle, Durant rushes over to protect the paint. However, Luka effortlessly picks up his dribble, setting up a tough fadeaway jumper over the top with the same successful result. The only effective way they could impede Luka's scoring onslaught was committing to the double team, but this came with consequences: open looks for his teammates. To avoid these doubles, Luka initiates his isolations early in possessions or during semi-transition, catching the defense off guard and creating opportunities for himself or his teammates. In this game, Luka showcased a masterclass in passing, assisting on 15 shots, contributing hockey assists, and elevating the overall offensive play of his team. Despite Dallas not having a stellar shooting night, 36% from 3, many of the misses were wide open looks that Luka had generated. On his own, Luka recorded an incredible 50 points, made 8 threes, and achieved a true shooting percentage of 82.6%, showcasing absolute offensive domination. This performance highlights Luka's unique combination of scoring and playmaking, establishing him as one of the best offensive players in the game has ever seen. At just 24 years old, it seems like Luka has almost solved the game of basketball. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.